What's up, everybody? Welcome to a special randomness at its finest. It's your boy JJ, and I got with me the illustrious Tommy and the Guinea Pig Collective. Before Tommy left, me, him, and Slasher McSplitter were doing a weekly live stream called Retro Discussion, and I talked to Tommy about it, and with all the great finds he's finding right now while he's up there cleaning up his dad's house. I figured, hey, let's do one. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be tonight. So I'm gonna turn it over to Tommy. Tommy, how you doing, bro?
Oh man, I'm doing great, JJ. How are you feeling, my friend?
With my hands.
And I'd like to say what's going on to everybody in the chat. Thank you for coming, and I hope you enjoy the memories, because that's what Retro Discussions, going old school, has been about from the beginning. When I first decided that I was going to run a Retro Discussions live stream, and I wanted a few people on board, and I was fortunate enough to have JJ step up as well, and Slasher was there week in and week out. One of the key things that we were talking about is having something where we actually talked about those old school toys and the old school franchises, not just toys, but I mean, toys was a big thing in my childhood, and it still is to this day. There's certain toy franchises that just really resonate with me, and they really take me back. So we wanted to do something where we were showing the love for all those old franchises, what made them so great and what makes them so much today worth fighting for and to keep alive the way that we remember them. And the best way to do that is to go back and reminisce on them.
Absolutely, absolutely. And we've come up with a lot of random shit through the Retro Discussions, and we've come up with a lot of great stuff also. Um, any wonderful memories that you've come up with so far? I know I've seen the videos you put up. I know you've come across a lot of stuff. But I'm talking about, if you come across anything that's really just knocked you back a ways, you know,
But
whether it be Star Wars, Marvel, DC, comic books, trading cards, whatever, just books, magazines, whatever. Have you found something yet that's really just what you were like, oh man?
Well, I've actually found quite a few items like that. And yeah, I have posted a few of the videos that, on my channel showing some of the finds that I've made. But some of the ones that I just came across recently, it was like, they were the type of finds that, yeah, they took me back, but it was also like, holy cow, I can't believe that this is still here with some of the packaging with it. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to throw my camera on.
Don't hurt it now.
And see if I can remember how to flip the damn camera on a damn phone.
On your phone, go into the actual StreamYard settings and go into your camera. It'll ask you front or back.
There it is.
Oh, look. And guess what, ladies and gentlemen? Tommy decided to exit the building because he hit the wrong button. Really?
Yeah. So I went to hit OK, and then it dipped me out. But okay, now I gotta try to do that again. Man, that it's those fat fingers, man. You want to reminisce on something, reminisce on fat fingers.
There you go.
So there you go. I'm sure Steve Kenobi, I know I seen him in the chat. I'm sure that he can appreciate that one. This is one of the ones that actually threw me for a loop, because I was not expecting to find the box fairly intact, a little bit crushed, but to find the box intact and then have the actual base for the Creature Cantina in here. Now, I'd actually posted on one of my other videos where I found the backdrop for it, and I found like a couple of the doors, because you had this here entranceway. I found the entranceway, and I think I found both doors, and I have them in a separate container, and I just found this backdrop the other day, and then today I came across this box with the base and everything in it. So it's a completed set now.
Nice. That is awesome.
And then one more to throw the old school Star Wars fans. Now this right here. Now this big gray hunk of plastic don't look like much, but if you know what this is, go ahead and say it out in the chat. Let's see if anybody can remember that one.
Wait a minute. A big old hunk of plastic. Hang on. Let me... Sorry.
Is it
It. What? Wait a minute.
is it ringing any bells? Maybe.
I know. It's a figure stand. Was that wasn't the Promise set, was it?
Oh, yes, it was. It was the early bird special stand that came with the original kit. Now, here's the awesome thing to this. I did see a backdrop for it in the room, and I put it aside. And then I found the base. Now, if that's not good enough, my dad has the original early bird special box sitting up in my old attic room.
Nice. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the illustrious Stig Kenobi. How you doing, my friend?
Well, I'm
Stig!
watching Tommy's stuff and drooling.
Dude, man, I'm gonna tell you what. Some of the stuff he's been posting, as far as videos, what he's been finding, I don't care what IP it is or what franchise it is, whatever you choose to call it. That's all I'm doing is drooling. Oh my God, he is finding a literal gold mine up there.
Dan 200. Dan 200. He says, "I remember having a Darth Vader figure case. Who remembers that? I remember that one as well." But my dad didn't buy me the Darth Vader. It was like the top half of his body, from like the top half of his chest all the way to the top of his helmet. And my dad didn't get that one, but he got the soft case one that had like the artwork on the front of it. It was like the soft case type, where it had it had the hard shell inside, but it had just the soft outer case. That's what he bought me. I didn't get that one.
Whenever I do a hangout with Tommy, this is what I get to see. So naturally, I do it often.
Let's open up this bag real quick, because I love memories and I love showing off stuff that I found. Because there you go.
What the heck? Is that from Resident Evil? Yes.
Yeah. Apparently, this is a whole bag of Resident Evil figures.
I didn't even know they made figures for Resident Evil.
The Chimera, his head popped off, though.
Cool.
Oh, it's right here. It's sitting here hanging. It's hanging off the string. It's part of a spring action. Let's see who's else in there.
Stringing him along.
Oh, that's the hunter, I think.
All right, Tommy. I'm gonna bring someone else in. Slashers are gonna be coming in shortly.
Oh, there you go.
What you got? Ooh.
Looks like he has a bit of a condition.
And he's wishing that someone could cure his lonely condition.
I hope he ain't got that Wu-Tang flu.
Yeah, there's a couple others in there. Oh, I think that's Jill. Is that Claire Redfield? I could never remember which one it was.
That's Claire.
Jill. Really?
Yeah, I think it would be from the first game, I think.
Yeah, maybe. Sure. I don't remember. It's been so long since I've played the games. But I'm gonna bring in Shaq Skywalker, Aaron Easton. She's a little younger, but she knows about some of this stuff also. I'd like to hear what she has to say about it. Miss Martin, how you doing, darling? Thank you for starting. Good to see me. Good to see you, Miss Teresa. Bees Nest, Bees Nest. Thank you for coming in, guys. Mar, Dan 200. Great to see you guys. Hey, what's up, Slasher?
Good, man.
What's up, Slasher?
How's everyone doing?
Doing just peachy.
Stuffing my face with pizza.
Oh, Stig's living a life.
Yeah, I was thinking, JJ. You know what you really need? You need like a little mini intro for you.
I got LDG working on one for me.
You need to use part of Metallica and Battery. You cannot stop the lottery. Yeah.
Wow, with the lottery. Awesome. Yeah. No, I got something a little bit more uh, dark in mind.
Nice.
How you doing, Aaron?
Hi.
Good to see you again.
Yeah.
What you thinking so far? What we're seeing here?
I like the Star Wars figure base. That was awesome. And the characters actually move. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't either. Believe it or not, I didn't either because I didn't get the Promise set. My very first action figure back in the day was Greedo, so I never knew none of that stuff existed. And the
That was
fact
Darth
that
Vader.
that character base even looked like it moved, right? Those bases rotated,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
I do. I
Like
collect Black Series. This is Black Series right here.
Yeah, like this one right here.
I wish I could get more though. I don't have the money to get them.
Yeah,
Unfortunately, they're
You
expensive.
you turn that.
I want Count Dooku and I want Palpatine.
I had to look at it for a minute when you first showed it, and I was like, "Man, what are you doing with an old style surge protector?"
And that's just like this one. The
It looked like a Surge Protector there for a minute, but
The Cantina has that too.
awesome. Where I don't know where you found it, but it looks awesome. Probably
This
from
was
the flea
all.
market,
This was
right?
all in my dad's house. And see, there's actually little like pegs right here, and
Oh,
those
wow.
pegs actually move. See?
Oh, is it like battery operated or something?
Yeah.
Is it
No,
play?
it's just a lever because that's how they made toys back then. So what happened is you would set your Walrus Man or Ponda Baba up here, and you could have Ben Kenobi here, like you swing with the lightsaber. So when you swing it like this, he would tip him over.
Oh, that's so awesome. Oh.
And there was
That
something
looks
for
so
the door
cool.
too. There was like a spring activated for the door or something. I forget exactly what it did, but it's been so long since I've seen this. And I think the
I
other
wish
one
I
was
was
for
born in the
Greedo.
80s. Dadgummit. That would have been awesome for me.
Yeah,
'Cause I
for
could
real.
see all
Because
the toys and stuff they had.
everything that came out back then, okay, even though it was in the 70s and 80s, everything from back then,
Yeah.
uh, back when things were great, you know,
Yeah. Yeah.
because I had a similar set. I had a similar set like that, but it was the Hoth base.
Oh, yeah.
Lucky snot you. Oh. I love
I have
Hoth.
some of
It's
those,
one of my favorite planets.
I have some of those commercials on my channel now.
I saw
I've
that,
seen a
and
couple of them.
Stieg, thank you. I'm in the process of watching Droids right now. Man, I'm gonna tell you what, I'm enjoying the crap out of it.
Oh, I put up Ewoks too. All of it.
Yeah, I saw that, but I'm
You
trying,
did? Oh, I gotta see.
yeah, I'm making it making my way through Droids, and I'm gonna go watch Ewoks.
Yeah.
Man,
I've seen
thanks
bits
for
and
that.
pieces of droids. Actually, not bad.
I didn't even get any kind of copyrighted stuff. So if I was monetized, I'd be making money from it.
Wait. They have a Black Series Jar Jar Binks? No way. I
Yeah.
want him.
Wait a minute. Okay, hang on a second.
Oh, Dandelion Fluff's there, Random Brad.
I could care less about Ahsoka, but I would like to have, I would like to have Jar Jar. I'd like to have Count Dooku, Palpatine, and the Mando and Baby Yoda. For starters, as for the Black Series, I've only got Darth Vader right now.
Well, I got a request for that Baby Yoda. If they make him in a soup version, I'd be all on board.
Oh,
I hate Mandalorian. I hate that. Hate everything Disney. I can't stand it.
yeah.
I can't help it.
I stand with Tommy.
And it's not easy to stand shoulder to shoulder with a guinea pig.
No.
Nope.
Hi, Dandelion.
Yeah, how you doing, Allie? Great to see you, darling.
I guess Slasher lost connection again.
Yeah, he said the past few days his internet was not the best it could be.
Bye.
He said he'd try to come in if he could. You know, if his connection gets better, he might pop back in.
They got his internet connection in New York on lockdown. That's why.
Mm-hmm.
What?
Everything else in New York's on lockdown.
Why not? Everybody's using it. You know, usually his connection clears up around midnight, if at all.
If after midnight, I'm gonna let it all hang out.
What else you found, Tommy?
All
Come
right.
on, man. What you got for me?
So, I know there's another box here with toys. So, let's see
Oh,
what's in this one.
I thought I saw an Anakin right away.
Anakin, where? Where?
I see the Hulk.
Oh,
Yeah, he's okay. Oh wait, is
He's
that
missing
the
his
old?
leg.
Wait, that's
What?
the old Hulk there.
That's the old school one. Yeah, his leg's in there somewhere.
God.
This is
Wow.
probably from the 70s, I'm assuming.
My mom grew up on that show too. She said she loved it.
God,
Yeah.
1979.
1979. Oh wow. Gee, I bet that's old. I was actually going around on my Facebook Market.
I don't think these would be allowed today. I don't think they'd be allowed to make these.
What the hell?
Indians.
Well, not only that, but this guy's white. That's appropriation.
Oh, wow.
You know what, Mr. Indian? You are racist. I don't like you. Get out of here.
Ooh, General Grievous Black Series. That would be awesome too. I'd like to get him. But I was going around on Facebook Market the other day,
The hell?
and
It's a radio.
oh wow,
this is a 10 out of 10. This is pure awesome.
yeah.
I gotta find
Right.
his arm now.
Anyway, I found an old Betty Boop doll for like $20 on Facebook Market, and I'm thinking to myself, dude, Betty Boop was back in the 1920s. She'd be worth more than that.
Oh, Stieg, I found the other half.
Ooh.
Oh, I want it! Oh, look at that! It's so cool. I want something like that.
It's the ripcord van that actually had a ripcord strip that you'd put in the top, and
Oh
this thing
my
would just
god!
take
When
off
did they
racing.
make these?
1970s.
Oh, that's too bad.
Let me see.
On before
If you
you
can
thought
find it
of
on,
that.
if I can find it on eBay, I'd grab it. Because man, I love Darth Vader. I collect anything Darth Vader.
Yeah, I can't even see the date on this one.
Oh,
I know
wow.
this is old.
Yeah, definitely. If you can't see the date on it, it's old.
Well, mostly everything he's been finding is at least
Wait, so
Hey, the
where
whole
did you
slag.
find all this stuff? There it is.
In my dad's house.
yeah.
This is all my old toys from my childhood that my father never threw out.
Wow, is your dad still around? Or?
No, he just passed away a couple months ago.
Oh, I'm
So,
sorry.
No, it's all right. I mean, I'm cleaning out the house and I'm just like rediscovering all my old toys and some of the stuff that
Wow.
actually he collected too, because he collected a lot of shit as well.
Yeah, I
But-
see that. That's awesome.
It's good of your dad to do that though, because not many parents do that.
No, well, you know what it was is because my dad was one of those people that grew up during the Depression and everything like that. So he had a mother who just believed in a lot of things were waste if they were sitting around and not being used, because that was the mentality back then.
Okay.
Oh shit, that's a base for Battlestar Galactica Viper
Oh, wow.
jet. It's for
Battlestar
a foam Viper jet. Yeah, I remember what that is. So, a lot of his stuff got thrown out. Like he had a Superman Action Comics #1
Oh, wow.
that his mother threw in the trash.
Oh, the same thing happened with me because my mom didn't approve of hoarding stuff, so she threw away I think it was 3 or 4 big paper boxes with comics that I had when I was a kid, and old video games and all my toys and stuff.
That's so cool. Oh, wow.
wow. I remember them booklets.
I don't remember because I've never seen them.
You ought to flip through it and see the toys that are in that booklet. That is for real.
I'm trying to open it without ripping it.
Yeah, that thing is old.
Wow.
The
Dude,
Empire
I am
Strikes.
literally witnessing. Oh, it's so cool. Actually, I do have something to show y'all. Hold on a second.
Nice.
If I can get my butt up.
Hey, there's my Cantina set.
Sweet.
There's one of the hot sets.
Yeah, I had the other one, not that one. The one I had the nope. It had the Rebel base background.
I have this one upstairs.
Yeah, I remember you showing me that one. I was
And
jealous
this,
as
too.
hell.
That's the Droid Factory. I have
The
that as
Droid
well.
Factory. Yep.
Oh, wow. Was
I had
that
a
from
top-
episode 2, though?
No,
Was that-
no, no. No, this is just
Hey,
what was in the toy line.
Tommy,
A
Yeah.
TIE fighter.
on the other page
Whoa.
with the troop transport thing,
Yeah.
I've been reading the old Marvel comics, and that troop transport was in it. It was in one of the ones from '79 or
Yeah,
'80.
yeah. You know, they took some of these things that weren't really in the movies that they just made for the toy line, and they incorporated it into the old comic books.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And it was kind of like a way.
Oh my
Now,
god.
all these were the bigger figures. These were like usually
12-inch
like 12-inch
series.
dollars. Yeah, 12-inch
Oh, these
dollars.
are
Yeah.
so cool.
Yeah,
Princess
yeah,
Leia.
that's
Wait, are those like the 12-inch figures?
Yes.
Yeah, they are. Real hair,
Oh
real
God.
clothing.
Real Mandalorian, Boba.
yep.
Yeah. Mando.
And I have this upstairs. Unfortunately, I'm missing the stock. I can't find
Oh,
the
I'll be
stock
darned.
yet. But I
That's
have
the
Oh,
E11.
I've seen those. I've seen those lightsabers before.
That's the Stormtrooper E11, right?
Yep.
Oh, ooh, an A-wing. I think.
No, not yet.
Y-wing.
No. Yeah,
Yeah.
Y-wing.
That's
TIE
right.
bomber too.
Yeah,
Mhm.
TIE bomber. I love TIE bombers. They're awesome. I like the TIE fighter and the TIE bomber. Ooh, R2.
Ooh, or remote control R2, remote control Sandcrawler.
Yep.
Man,
And
Oh my
how
God.
about this one?
the battleship.
Battleship? They had a...
Yeah,
Yeah.
Battleship for
No
Star Wars
way.
back then.
Oh my God, that's awesome. That is awesome.
I think there's one more page.
I also like to collect Grand Moff Tarkin.
Oh, jeez.
Oh.
The wall switches.
Yes.
Oh my gosh, that is so cool.
You know, because look underneath that, man. The full motion crank Viewmaster thing with the cartridges.
Yes.
You had a 12-inch Darth Vader and traded it for a Wolverine. Ah!
There you
What
go.
are you thinking?
There's the other movie projector one.
Nice.
And then I actually had one of these toothbrushes. Now these toothbrushes were actually a repackage of an older toy line that Kenner had, and they just label swapped is what they call it. They label swapped what was on it originally, just threw Star Wars on it. And I actually had one of these, and if I'm not mistaken, my dad may have it in the closet behind the bathroom upstairs.
Oh my gosh.
Welcome back,
That
Slack.
is amazing.
Yeah, I had to reset my router. My bad.
It's all good, man.
Here's my Power of the Force Darth Vader right here.
Oh,
Ooh,
Still in the
gorgeous.
box.
nice.
Gorgeous.
Yeah, he also found some of those right there. I think he found a
Yeah.
couple of Leia's, a Boba Fett.
Yeah, Aaron, I found a small box filled with those Power of the Force figures.
No way. How
Mhm.
many?
I don't know, probably like about 10 or 12 of them at least.
Dang, wow. It's still in the box or just...
Yeah, still sealed on their blister cards.
Oh my God. Wow, that's
Mhm.
amazing.
I just found the droid maker blueprints, at least a part of them.
Sweet.
Oh, wow.
An old Rubik's Cube.
C-3PO.
Trying to see if
Oh,
I
an
find
old
anything
Rubik's
else good in
Cube.
here. Yeah.
Those are hard to solve.
Tommy,
They're fun.
you had the Droid Factory, Tommy.
Yes,
Oh
Yep.
my God.
I have almost all the pieces for it too. I think there's a few more
Wow.
pieces I need to find that are scattered around, but yeah, I'm finding them in different boxes. But yep, it looks like I have the entire Droid Factory.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's
Man, the
awesome.
chat's blowing up over here. C3PO
Yeah,
I
model
see.
kit.
Oh yeah.
I still have some Darth Vader Star Wars figures myself.
The
My
bees-
biggest.
The
Right.
Bee's Nest. I had the Darth lamp. I do remember the Darth Vader lamp. I also
They had a
seem to
Darth
remember.
Vader lamp.
I also seem to remember that they had a C3PO one as well.
Ah, man, I really wish I was born in the 80s. And I missed so much.
Did you have the collector cases, Tommy?
I just had I was talking about that earlier. I had the soft one that just had like the movie pictures and stuff on it.
Oh wow.
I mean,
But-
the one that was just Darth Vader's head.
No, I didn't have that one.
Uh,
No,
I've seen those.
I had the soft case one.
I just haven't
Yeah,
seen
yeah,
a picture. I've seen a picture of them.
I had the Vader case, and eventually I wanted to grab 3PO, but I never could get my hands on it.
Oh, man.
I found something else. I'm really not sure what the hell pants he's wearing. It looks like he's wearing. Looks like he's wearing like Planet of the Apes pants, but.
Is that Han?
Hey,
Yeah.
Is that
it's
the Fonz?
It's the fun. Yeah, because look here. Hey.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but he's got like Planet of the Apes pants on for some reason, and those are definitely not his boots. Those are Planet of the Apes boots. Like I don't know what my dad was doing. Like he was just throwing different clothes on the figures or something. But
Oh,
it's the
that's
Fonz.
cool.
That looks just like his fucking face. That's amazing.
Well, that does look like Han. Yeah, it does. Han
No,
Solo.
No, it's
No, no,
Henry Winkler.
it's Fonzie from Happy Days.
Huh? Did he figures with that?
Yeah.
That's
Did not
a little
know
bit.
they-
That's a little bit before her time.
Yeah.
They made figures of everything.
Yeah.
Wow.
Masters of the Universe booklet.
Oh, cool. Masters of the Universe. I heard about that. Oh, wow.
Tommy,
Hey,
did your
I
did
have
your
this
dad
one.
have any? Did your dad have any Love Boat figures, Tommy?
No, thank God. Thank God there was no Love Boat figures. 'Cause I think I might have been. There's the part of the droid maker blueprints.
Oh,
Hey,
wow.
Hey, Shittygism says those might be the motorcycle pants he's got on, but
No, it's definitely not. I remember this figure in particular. I remember it. It had the blue pants on, the traditional blue pants.
I'll
with
have to
the,
check out Happy Days. Yeah, I don't know where I can stream it, though.
Like I'm trying to remember. I think he had just a plain white shirt on underneath the leather jacket, and he had the little short boots. But trying to see if there's anything else good in this box. I just grabbed a couple boxes just to see what was in them. I had no clue. But I'm
What do
not
you mean by
seeing
that,
anything else.
Mark? Oh, by the way, Guten Tag. I think that means good day in German. I'm pretty sure that's what that means.
Yes, it's Guten Tag. Yeah.
My mom says that when people sneeze, and I'm like, Mom, you know that's good day in German.
Jason Saint, yes, the old Tonka trucks. I actually found about 4
My
Tonka.
brothers used to have those.
I found 4 of them up in the attic, and
wow.
one of them actually still has the original box. It's like a 2-part fire truck.
Dude,
Like
this
it's
is
got a
so
cab in the
cool.
front, and then it's got a big trailer in the back. Yeah.
yeah, Aaron, this is something that me and Slasher and Tommy did every Monday night before Tommy had to take off and take care of his dad's affairs.
Yeah.
Just talking about anything, toys, movies, TV, music, books, video games, all the stuff that back when entertainment was still great, instead of this crap we've been getting.
Yeah. You had Master of the Universe figures? Ah!
He's got all types of stuff up there, not just that. I'm talking about Marvel, DC, Star Wars, Star Trek,
Wow.
train sets, other things.
Tyco racetrack.
Dude, you had a lot of stuff. Wow, that's awesome. I didn't even hardly get. I mean, I got toys, but most of our toys are, long gone now. We didn't really have any of that stuff when we were kids.
Well, it was one of those weird things. My parents never really had a lot of money, but they always found a way to just buy me toys anyway.
Right.
What I didn't get a lot of is I didn't get a lot of nice clothes. So I got the freaking Bobos and stuff like that to wear to school. So there was a trade-off for having the toys.
He was
That's cool.
the naked kid in the yard with the Boba Fett toy.
Yeah, I got the potato sacks.
Oh, Star Wars and Clone Wars. Ooh, cool. I like the Clone Wars. I like the Clone Wars characters too. I like a lot of the. I wouldn't mind having a figure of like Ayla Secura, or oh god, what's her name, Luminara. I thought those characters were pretty cool. The Clone Wars.
I had a few of those from when they did what was that? Attack of the Clones. They made figures of them, and I actually had them at one time. Oh, Jason
that's
Saint.
awesome.
Jason Saint. It wasn't Moss Man. It was Stinkor. Stinkor was the one that was supposed to smell bad because you put a little capsule in the back.
This is
Oh,
the
wow.
only. This is the
Stinkor
only
was just,
Black Series figure I have of Darth Vader. That's basically all I have.
Stinkor was
I don't
just
have any vintage
Stinko was just repainted Merman, just like Mossman was repainted Beastman.
Yeah.
Oh, from the He-Man TV series.
Yeah.
I watched a little bit of that. Actually, pretty entertaining. Actually, I like it. I like Vicious Universe. It's fun to watch. I just like watching all the 80s classic stuff. They're more entertaining than most of the stuff. Like that new TV show that was just canceled. What was it called? Thundercats Roar. Man,
Hey, Tommy, did you know about this? There's also a Love Boat playset made by Mego back in '81.
Yeah.
oh wow.
I didn't know they made a playset. I mean, I know they made the figures.
What's Love Boat?
Love Boat was an old TV show.
Like Happy Days, it's long before you were thought of.
Yep. Yeah. How convenient, huh?
Yeah, man. You know what? I mean, some of these things that I'm finding, it's just I just can't believe that they're still in one piece, though.
Yeah,
It's
that's
amazing.
awesome. That's amazing.
Like, when is the last time that they made Weeble Wobbles?
Oh,
Well,
wow.
What? You mean like bobbleheads?
No. Weeble Wobbles.
There's Weeble Wobble horse.
A horsey! I like horses.
Wow.
Oh, that's awesome.
And you put the little Weeble Wobble guy in there.
Oh, cute.
You know what? I did see a Weeble Wobble figure somewhere around here. If I could just figure out where I seen it. Here we go.
Oh, I remember those. I've seen those. I have seen those before. I think had a couple of them.
You
one
just put them
time.
up and
Yep. I
like
remember those.
this is the bean version, the old version. They were more like an egg shape.
Oh.
Yeah.
It would just sit on the bottom and it would just rock back and forth. But this is
Yeah.
kind of like what the Weeble Wobbles were like. This is the
Yeah, they
bean
got like a
version.
lead. They got like a lead thing in them. You know.
Yeah.
Huh.
And then the old one is sitting the horse.
I had quite a few Weeble Wobbles growing up. I remember them toys.
Yeah,
I
I
found
had
a
those
whole
too.
case. I found a whole case of them upstairs. Or I packed
Oh,
away a
wow.
whole case, like old shootout. And some of them were like old school, like Mickey Mouse club ones, where it had Mickey and then it had a bunch of the Mouseketeer guys with the little ears and everything. Like there was a whole
Oh, wow.
buttload of them. I found a camper. There's like a camper up there that was for the Weeble Wobbles. There was a motorcycle. There was
wow.
a boat with a trailer that you put the boat on. Like there was all kinds of Weeble Wobble stuff. It's crazy.
David here. Anybody
Mac
remember
Tonight?
Mac Tonight? Never
Of
heard of it.
course. All right, the old McDonald's commercials with the Moonhead guy playing the piano.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
He was a McDonald's mascot for a little bit.
The Bee's Nest, yes. The Micro Machines. I did find a bunch of those, actually.
Oh wow. Yeah, I've seen Micro Machines. I actually knew of I think I still have them on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, the Weeble's Castle. Yes, I remember that.
I think I
Yeah.
had.
Parrothead, what's going on, man? Vile
What's up,
Mike,
Parrothead?
thank you for joining me. Well, let me rephrase that. Thank you for joining us. I got looking like 13 people in the chat. If you haven't already, hit that like button for me.
No, I'd like to thank Steve for dropping by for a while.
Yeah, Steve, thank you for
It was
popping
awesome
in.
having you on, buddy.
All right,
Yeah.
Yeah, I should have grabbed another box. I didn't think I would be able to go through them that fast.
Did you ever have
Hey.
the Fisher Price people, Tommy?
Oh, yes, I did. I found a few of them too. I
Yeah.
found a.
Oh, wow.
Well, did you see the cage that I had earlier, Slasher?
No.
Hold on, let me bring the camera back up. So, first off, this part right here was the fencing for the zoo. So it was just supposed to be like a border fence, and of course, it just had like a little,
Wow.
Velcro strap, but it was supposed to be like a fencing for a zoo. And then you had the Fisher Price Lions cage.
Oh,
wow.
that's dope.
So
I had the
somewhere
police.
up there-
I had the police station.
yeah, somewhere up there's a lion and I think a tiger too for the Fisher Price, and then there's a guy with a camping set, a kayak guy, and There was a airplane or something like. There was a bunch of other stuff that I found up there. My daughter was packing.
I love
away today.
TMNT. I'm a huge TMNT fan. I actually
yeah.
have one. I actually have a Turtles figure, but he's newer.
Oh yeah, I did a. I don't remember if I did it on one of my videos or if I just showed pictures of it, but I found a whole box of the old school ones from the 80s.
Oh my god! Oh, that's awesome. I like Leonardo. He's my favorite. But this is the 2012 Nickelodeon Turtles. So this is the one I've got right now. It's actually given to me by a friend of mine.
Yeah, the bee's nest says, remember Crazy Balls?
Yeah, they were called
Mad Balls.
Yes, Mad Balls. What's cool about that is I actually found one of the base to one of them. I don't know. I know Slasher remembers it. They had Mad Ball figurines.
Yeah,
So
with
these
their,
were little bodies. Yeah,
and their heads come flying off, right?
Yes, they had a button to pop the head off.
Nope, I've never heard of them. I had never seen them before.
They actually had retro remakes of the Mad Balls where they had like Jason and Freddy.
Yeah.
Chucky.
Yeah.
They were recently
Alien.
only a few years ago.
They had an alien one.
Yep, Predator. Yeah.
You sold an 80s astronaut, Raphael. Ah, darn it. That's cool though. I didn't know they had. I didn't know the Turtles were in space in the 80s.
No, they just started throwing random gimmicks on them.
Oh.
Like they had a cowboy turtle, they had an Elvis turtle.
Oh, cool.
They had the movie Monsters because I found a whole bunch of them. Matter of fact, it was all 4 turtles.
Yes,
sweet.
right. That's right. I remember you. Didn't you show that on one of your videos?
I don't remember if I showed it on the video or if I just posted it on some of the chat rooms. But it was all the turtles as the monsters.
Oh, like Dracula, the Mummy, Frankenstein.
Yep.
I've seen those. I've seen them. I've seen pictures of them. Pretty cool. Yes, I love Samurai Leonardo.
I also found the Leonardo as a hockey player too.
Oh, really?
No.
Oh, the bee's nest. The bee's nest. Yes, Garbage Pail Kids. Funny.
Yeah,
I found a handful of Garbage Pail Kids stickers. Still on the cardboard things. They were fine.
I still have a shit ton of them.
Exactly how much is a shit ton, Slasher?
A shit ton. I guess that would equate to a cardboard box worth. I guess.
Oh,
An
wow.
ass load?
That's quite a
Yeah.
bit. Then.
Hey, Slasher, you want to see what I call a shit ton of stuff?
You're just gonna walk around the house. You're just gonna walk around the house.
This is what I call a shit ton of stuff. Like all these crates stacked up and packed. All those crates stacked up and packed. All these crates stacked up and packed. I feel like Indiana Jones walking through that big giant thing where they were putting the ark. Like, because there's just crates stacked up everywhere.
Wow, that's a lot.
So that's what I call a shit ton. Like when you feel like you've just put the ark in a warehouse, that's when you've got a shit ton.
No, food. You get me down.
And I'm not done yet. That's the crazy part. I'm not done.
There's still more.
Mommy.
Wow.
You can't get that, mommy. No. What now?
Yeah, there's I'm about 90% of the way through to one attic, and then I got a whole nother attic to go through.
Dude, so you have 2 attics.
Yeah.
Dude, that's crazy. We don't even have an attic in our house. We just have upstairs. That's it.
Oh,
and
yeah.
Our house is small.
Tommy's finding. I've told him this time and time again. I've gotten to talk to him a couple times since he's been up there. He ain't finding nothing but gold. All right.
Wow.
He is, when he says Raiders of the Lost Ark, he means that.
Oh wow.
That one Superman comic you were talking about, Tommy?
Yeah.
If you still had that comic, you could pay your house off with that, right?
What did you have? What? Don't even tell me it was like Action Comics from like the 30s or something.
Yeah. What was it?
30, that's antique.
Wasn't it what you said? It was an Action Comic #1?
Well, yeah, that's what my dad used to have. That his mother had thrown out on him.
Holy
Oh
shit!
my god! Wow.
Yeah,
That thing's got to be worth a lot of money
Yeah,
then.
he
Yeah.
had
It is.
stored over his mother's house, and she just like took a whole bunch of shit and just tossed it right out in the trash.
Is it
Oh
is
my
it in
God.
mint condition? If it's in mint condition, that's a lot of money for.
Well,
Nah,
it
it
was
is.
at the time, but that was way back when. So
Yeah,
Even
yeah,
if it's not
Aaron.
in mint condition, you can still get paid.
Yeah, Aaron. That one comic could set you guys up for a long time.
Wow.
That one comic.
Damn.
You
yeah,
could have
so-
whatever you want. You guys would not have a want for anything. You would be set.
Yeah, some of those comics are worth a lot of damn money. A lot of
Yeah,
damn
I can
money.
imagine.
So Vile Mike and Beast Nest. Yeah, I know. I have an eBay store, and when I eventually get home, that's when I'm going to worry about putting stuff on eBay. I mean, obviously, right now, as I'm still cleaning this stuff up, I'm not even going to try to sell things on eBay because it's just too much of a headache.
Yeah, because it's a lot of stuff.
And you're
Well,
gonna have to
only
live.
that. It's not only that, but I'm not even home. I'm up in New Jersey. I live in Florida, so
How in the heck did you drive from all the way from Florida to New Jersey?
I
Wow.
flew on the back. See, I have a couple friends in the broader YouTube universe, and since I'm a guinea pig, I jumped on the back of my friend Angela Straven, who's a vampire bat, and he flew me up here. So look, I got her all confused. She doesn't get guinea pig humor.
Yeah.
No, I
Well,
flew up. So
he's called Tommy in the Guinea Pig Collective. Imagine Guinea Pig / the Borg.
Ah, the Borg from Star Trek.
Yep.
Right. Yep. I haven't seen enough of Star Trek really, to be honest, but I've seen bits and pieces of the Next Generation, which I actually like and prefer.
Where are you going, B? So
I
you
don't
coming to
fly.
Florida
I
next?
hate
Oh, that's
planes.
right. That's right.
I flew
We-
once from I flew from South Carolina to back to Knoxville here, and I hated the whole entire because it was only like 35 minutes. It seemed like it was an hour.
You're in Knoxville? Or you still live in Knoxville?
No, I live in La Follette. I live
Oh.
close to Knoxville, but
Oh.
the closest airport was Knoxville. So
Imagine taking those flights, Aaron, that literally you'll be on there for 24, 26 hours.
I couldn't sit still. Oh wow. Oh G.I. Joe, right?
GoBots.
GoBot.
Cereal bowl?
I have never
Yeah.
heard of that. GoBots?
GoBots were the first Transformers in the U.S., I believe.
Ah, I see your parents. Cool. Yeah.
Hey, Dukes of Hazzard. Wow.
Oh my god. My friend Tim would like that. He loves Dukes of Hazzard.
We are totally in Toxic Town right now.
The rebel flag is racist. Like, whatever. It doesn't stand for racism. It actually stands for freedom.
Oh, wait a minute. Here you go. Hold on.
Uh-oh. We got more.
I was just telling her that I found some of those too. So
Oh, which one? Oh, that's Dengar. It looks like Dengar. Nope. Sorry, Leia.
that's Princess
Bush.
Leia.
Oh my gosh, that is so
I had
cool.
all those.
Oh my god. Who's that?
Chewbacca's
that's-
bounty hunter.
Oh, it's Chewie. Oh my gosh, that's so cool.
What was his name again?
It's Boba Fett.
Oh, when he was in bounty hunter disguise.
Yeah, he had a name.
Oh, there. Whoopsie.
It doesn't actually say. Yeah, it doesn't actually say because I mean it's got the whole backstory on the back. They used to do stuff like that back in the day.
Yeah, this is what. That's what Vader has on here. It basically tells his backstory and stuff like that.
But yeah, I had that one, Dash Rendar, Leia, Luke in the guard outfit.
Dash Rendar from the original Shadows of the Empire video game? No way.
Yeah, that's what
cool.
that's what that figure line was from. It
Yeah.
was from the game and the
Yeah.
book.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's just a few of them that were laying around down here.
And the Princess
That's
Leia figure was
awesome.
pretty. And the Princess Leia figure was pretty much just a recard.
Yeah.
Yep.
Excuse me. Oh man, it's awesome taking a trip down memory lane. Yeah, but Vader has the same. He has basically the same card. It's just backstory and everything like that
Yeah,
on the
yeah.
back.
They used to do that. They used to do that early on. They even did it. I believe they did most of it on the Power of the Force figures, which
Really?
also led into the
Yeah.
Shadows of the Empire figures.
They have. I know that for a fact they have. I think they have like a 12-inch talking Darth Vader figure for Power of the Force, and they also have a 12-inch talking Palpatine at least. And I actually saw them online, and I'm like, oh, I wish I had the money to get them because I'd get them and sell
Yep.
them and display them. You know, because
Yeah,
I love Star Wars.
yeah. That because back in I was a kid. Everybody was a kid at once, and Star Wars was my thing. But when I was financially able to start collecting, I started back into the mid late '90s when Power of the Force came out,
Wow.
and literally I had almost every figure, not every variation, because there were some of them that are worth more than others just because of different variations. Case in point, let's go with Boba Fett. On one of his hands, one version had a black dot on his hand, a black circle on his hand.
Okay.
And then one version had 2 or 3 stripes on
Oh
his
wow.
hand. One of them's worth more than the other.
Interesting.
I just don't remember which one.
Yeah,
Huh.
David, yeah, Voltron, yeah. We had a few of the cheaper ones. We didn't get any of the really good ones because they had the big, like, I think they were like 10-inch lines, and they formed like a Voltron that was close to 3 feet tall, and it was mostly die cast.
That
Yes.
reminds me.
Those things were awesome. I always wanted it, could never get it.
Oh wow.
And have I seen a female Decepticon yet? You know what? They didn't really actually ever make a female Decepticon in a toy form or on a show until they got the Beast Wars.
That reminds me. Speaking of business, it's actually reminded me. I used to have a My Little Pony collection. I collected a whole bunch of them, and eventually they went to my little sister because I was too old for them. So I think I was about 7 at that
You mean
time.
the same? You mean the same sister sitting next to you right now?
Yeah, because she was about my age when she first got into horses and stuff. And my mom said, well, it's about time I think I remember I wasn't very happy with my mom after that. I don't remember exactly, but I think I was kind of upset with it because she gave my My Little Pony collection to my sister.
I'm gonna. I got some pictures to show.
First word I saw was whiskey when I thought of
Let's make sure they're not too risque there, JJ.
No. I think I've showed you these before, Tommy. And I know Slasher's seen them, but I don't think Aaron has. All right, what you guys are about to see is this is right after I got my hair cut. Now, don't worry about me. Look at what's behind me on the wall. Okay, this was my little man cave in my trailer. Okay, and as you can see, as the shots go further and further.
I see Anakin.
Yes. You see up here on the wall up here? These were some of the others up here where my mouse pointer is. I had Darth Malak, Darth Revan. I had a Dark Trooper, the white Boba Fett.
Oh my god!
They recarded it on a different card. Some of the Power of the Force figures over here. My calendar. I had some of the Force Unleashed figures. Stuff over here. Over on the shelf is all my Legos.
ATST.
Yep. There's a couple.
I see Jabba's barge too.
Yep. The big one's here. We have the Clone Commander one here. Yes, I had the sail barge. I had the troop carrier down here at the very bottom. I had a TIE bomber, TIE interceptor, Slave 1.
It's episode 3. Oh my
gosh. Yes.
That's so cool.
But right here, more of the Clone Wars. I had the separation of the twins when Episode 3 came out. I had all kinds of stuff,
Wow.
and that's my little grandbaby.
Aw, she's so cute.
But yeah, that's what I'm talking about. When I packed this room up, I
I'm not saying it's bad, but
when I packed this room up, just in figures alone, I had like 6 totes. Just in figures. I had others. I had other stuff. I had a full size AT-AT. I don't give a damn what anybody says. It's AT-AT, not AT-AT. Like I said, I'm a collector. Lightsabers, figures, you name it.
Did you have
Lego.
Did you have any of the OG Kenners?
No,
No.
no. All those eventually basically were dump bound because I tortured the hell out of them things. Even my earlier GI Joe figures, I tortured the hell out of them.
Oh yeah, of course.
Oh no.
With firecrackers and stuff, and trying to do stuff. It's just it was just always one of them things. But knowing what I know now, I could have been financially secure. What the hell was that noise?
What?
What's that tapping? Are you tapping on your mic?
No, shouldn't be.
You're the only one with them. What are you doing? Eating?
Mm-hmm.
What are you eating?
Goulash.
And you're mixing it up, ain't you?
What?
You're mixing it up, ain't you?
No.
Hey, Dan 200, yes. Skylinks. I actually got a 90% completed Skylinks, and of course I got all the damn Dinobots. You wanna
The
talk about
Dinobots?
yeah,
I never
Wow.
heard of those.
Transformers. Yeah, that's because you're
Oh,
a young kid. You're a young
Yeah,
kid.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah, this is adult conversation.
Damn.
Yeah,
Damn.
for the older
Yeah,
adults.
they're talking about Soundwave and Laserbeak and Buzzsaw. Yeah, I mean the problem with Laserbeak and Buzzsaw and any of the
Rumble.
ones that they actually redid is a lot of them they always seem to lose their heads. Almost
Hey,
every single one of them.
Tommy,
Yeah.
Tommy, look at this. Look at this. Look what I. Mad Ball.
Oh,
Mad Ball.
Nice. Oculus.
check out. Damn.
It's a little
What
worn, but
the-
Mad Balls.
Whoa.
I always thought they were smaller than that.
Well, no, that's the
no.
regular full-size Mad Balls. When they first came out, that's
Yeah.
the size they were. And then they did a shrink-down version where they were action figures.
here,
Huh.
watch this.
But that one that he had was Oculus, and that is the one that was
Oculus
always,
Orbis.
yes, he was always on all the packaging.
The hell? Hey,
Oh boy,
dear
jeez.
God.
Sorry. Trying to make. Oh.
Hey,
Yeah,
tell your
Captain
sister.
Trek.
Hey,
Hey,
hey, don't do
tell your sister. Don't make me come up there
Mix it up.
and scold her.
Well, I'm live, so please stop doing that.
Hey, File Mike. Now here's a funny one that most people don't know. You're saying that Buzzsaw came with Soundwave, but did you know that the original
You're
toy,
a traitor.
which was to become Soundwave, did not come with Buzzsaw? Because Buzzsaw wasn't created until they actually partnered up with Hasbro and brought it to the States as the Transformers. But when they were originally part of the Micro Change line, what was then Soundwave, who was called Cassette Man, actually came with a red bird that looked like Laserbeak, or he actually came with a Rumble or a Frenzy figure.
Okay.
So yeah, that actually didn't become a thing until they partnered up. But then when they re-released it later on, they stopped including Buzzsaw with them and they started including Laserbeak until I think they just did that last retro release toy line version of them from Walmart, and I think they included Buzzsaw with them again.
Okay.
No, he did.
How's it going, Captain Trek?
What's up, Captain Truck?
Thanks for coming in, Captain. It's always good to see you. So
Skyfire Dan was only for the cartoon and the comics. Skyfire didn't exist in the toy line.
Okay.
that was the white jet, right?
Yeah, that was Jetfire. But the reason that they couldn't put him on TV or actually put him in the comics because of the licensing agreement that they had with Bandai over the Macross jets that they were still using for Robotech. Now, because it was a Macross Robotech jet, they couldn't portray it that way on the TV show. So they not only changed his name, they changed the way he looked for not only the TV show but the comic, and they renamed him Skyfire. That's why you hardly ever seen, like back then, you would hardly ever see any mention of Jetfire anywhere.
Huh. Uh-oh.
Was it me? I'm sorry.
No. Oh, all right, Pickles. Hang on. I'm about to get my ass chewed. Check your DM, son.
You're fighting me. Get you.
I have hypoglycemia, so I have to eat.
Oh.
Well, that's cool. That's cool. Hey, I'm diabetic. I gotta eat too. Hey, you're not the first person I've streamed with as they fed their face, because I did it tonight on Christmas stream.
Okay.
Check your DM, Pickles.
Pickles.
You.
Or pixels, sorry.
Get you.
Pixels.
We call him Pickles.
Oh, like Rugrats, like their last names were Pickles, yeah.
No, we don't. I don't really know where it came from. It's just one night I heard she calling because his name is LDG Pixels.
Yeah, you just call him Pickles.
It just some people have a hard time saying Pixels, and Pickles just came out, so I think it kind of stuck.
Mm-hmm.
So what else you got,
David? Hey, David, that would depend on what you're talking about. You actually talking about the characters themselves, or are you talking about the toys? Because there's a huge difference between the two. Like one of my favorite looking toys out of the bunch, I always liked the way Jazz as a figure looked.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about characters, it's like a cross between Megatron and Grimlock, because they were two of my favorites.
Grimlock is the T-Rex, right?
Yes.
Awesome. I love T-Rex.
Yeah, but you see, I like Megatron too, but I was always
I like Optimus.
a big fan of what was his name? Shockwave.
Mm.
The pistol.
Yeah,
the other pistol.
It really is a shame what they did to him. Not only in the mostly in the different cartoon versions, because in the original comic book they portrayed him exactly like he was on the back of the bios, and he was deceiving, he was cunning, he was looking to usurp Megatron the whole time, and they just made him being a loyal kiss ass on the cartoon. And he was not anything like that. Well, Starscream exactly like he was on the box. I mean, there was a few characters they showed exactly like they were on the box. Soundwave was another one. Soundwave they always portrayed as being extremely loyal, but Soundwave was the type of person that most of the other Decepticons didn't trust if you read the bio on the back of the box, because he would always try to blackmail the other Decepticons to try to gain more power. So.
Gotcha. Sneaky sneak.
Fine. You don't play anymore.
Who remembers Battletoads?
Yeah.
Oh, of course.
I've been playing the remaster.
Oh, you actually have like the remastered version of Battletoads?
Yeah, they released it not too long ago.
Oh my gosh!
This is the Shockwave I remember from G.I. Joe.
Oh, cool.
This guy.
Oh yeah, when they made him into humans.
Shockwave. Yeah.
Shockwave from G.I. Joe.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, David. Were you able to replace it?
It's supposed to be a SWAT guy.
Oh. I never got into G.I. Joe. Never did.
Oh,
Well, back when it was great.
eBay, but I went eBay crazy getting the ones that I never had or the ones I lost through the years.
Yeah.
What up, boss?
Bro,
What's up, Pixels?
bro,
Oh.
what up?
Yeah.
For a minute there, I thought you were muted. I thought maybe you had a pickle in your mouth or something.
You gotta flame on, dude. You got a group chat called Randomness at its finest. You
This
have
was
my
a-
DM.
This was a special show. I didn't know if you was all into toys and memorabilia and other good things in the past. I didn't know because to me,
Oops.
you're a tech.
Where's my link?
You're a tech guy.
Why didn't you drop your link in the group chat made for this talk?
Because this talk technically wasn't randomness at its finest. That's why.
Did I misread the title of this video? I'm sorry.
No,
Randomness at its finest.
Was
called-
this predictiveness at its finest? I mean,
it's called Randomness at its Finest Retro Discussion. Basically, my show and Tommy's show mixed.
retro. That means I should have already had the link. Okay.
Well,
cool.
I can't help it if you're an old fart like we are.
Well, I
Hey,
screwed me
hey.
because I'm not old.
And LDG, do me a favor, man. Take some
What?
Pepsid or something. You're on fire, man. You're burning me up.
I know I'm on fire. Okay, wait, hold up.
It's a damn cool effect.
There we
though.
go.
I
You
like
like that?
Yeah,
Like
that's
that?
cool.
Vile Mike. Frank Welker is one of my all-time favorite voice actors. He voices two of my favorite characters, both Fred Jones and Scooby-Doo, of course. I love Frank Welker. He's my favorite. He's one of my favorite voice actors. So.
Have you been paying attention at all, Pickles? Have you seen some of the stuff that
Yeah, I saw
Tommy-
some of that stuff. That was cool.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, totally. Saw some of that.
Well, what about you, man? Talk about some of your 70s, 80s, 90s, anything, TV, movies, music, toys, video games, books, music, anything, man. Anything from your childhood that you like to go back to?
Yeah, a lot of the stuff I don't have anymore, unfortunately.
Well, you ain't got to show it off, man. This ain't show and tell. It's just, that was the point of this stream, is to reminisce on what we thought was still great.
Yeah.
Oh, everything from those eras are great. I mean, Transformers back in the day, back when it was actually a
TMNT 's
challenge
better,
to transform them, where you can almost lose a finger, compared to today's
Whoa.
piece of plastic crap.
True.
Back when they actually had cool things that exploded inside them, like those cool cap guns, He-Mans, pow, 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 and it was pretty cool.
I remember the RoboCops used to have that too. The RoboCops
Yeah,
had
RoboCop.
backpacks.
Yep.
They had the backpacks where you put the little caps in there.
They had that
Yep.
toy
Back
line,
when,
they had that toy line cops where you had the
Yep.
paper caps you put in everyone's guns. You put the thing on the back.
back when they had that cool stuff like slime that came with like the cassette
Yeah.
you had, or cool
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Hey, Aaron, I'm
Hmm?
putting a link in the private chat. Check it out at your leisure. Okay?
What is it?
G.I. Joe.
Oh. The cartoon?
Yeah.
Back when toys, G.I. Joe's another example. Back when toys could actually, like, you could swallow and die. Like, toys
Yes.
came with a risk. Today they're
Yeah.
all like future safe and everything.
Well, you know what? You know what? Pickles?
Biodegradable and
Pickles. The thing I find really funny about a lot of the toys they make nowadays is even though they make retro versions of the GI Joes, the plastic that they use in today's toys just doesn't have the high quality standard that the toys back then had. They were a lot more durable. Like I'm going to give, for example, some of these toys that I've found from the 70s and 80s and stuff like that. These things were buried under mounds of boxes, and they're still in one piece, most of them.
Wow.
Yep.
You could not do that with today's modern toys. If you
No.
put them loosely in a box and stacked a bunch of other boxes on top of them, and they were getting crushed a little bit, they would just break apart and disintegrate.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, that's one of the things about today's modern toys is they're just not durable. They're not really made to last. And I swear, at some point, they got away from making toys for people to actually play with, and they made it more for people to just put up on their shelves and
Collectible.
just look
Yeah,
at.
they just wanted it to be
Yeah.
collectibles.
no. Well, this is not that. It's this. It's they want you to buy more. They want you to break them so you can buy new ones. They don't care like they did before. Customer service is out the window.
Thank you for popping that, Captain.
Take care,
I
Captain
want to
Jack.
give you. I'm
Later,
going to give you a
Captain.
gift, JJ.
Okay.
Something just happened that I just saw right now, a friend of mine.
Okay.
You want random? I'm going to give you random. Give me 5 minutes. I'll be right back.
Oh shit. I'm almost scared.
Oh yeah, we're about to turn this up to 11.
Uh-oh.
What'd you do? Find the one chip challenge in toy form?
You'll see.
Oh hell.
Well, oh, those Pocky chips,
Hey,
they are hot.
5 minutes. It won't take me that long. Be right.
he probably found himself an old box of Warheads.
Yeah, eating those. No, I wouldn't. You can recommend eating those all because I actually seen videos of people actually eating a handful of warheads and bleeding from their mouths. Literally.
That's happened to me.
Oh my god.
It burnt through my taste buds, and I had these. It was like, I don't know, it was numb, but it had cuts all over it.
Oh man.
All right. LDG did a few challenges a few weeks ago. He did the one chip challenge. He ate sauces 1 through 12 on a game that's out there. He ate Little Nitro, which is a very hot gummy bear.
Dude.
Yeah, he's lucky to have a tongue left, much less a stomach line.
He's lucky to have a back entry left.
Yeah, he must have a really high tolerance for hot stuff.
Well, he is partially, he's got other mixtures in him, but he's got some Indian descent in him, so he's got a tongue for spice. But even him, it was burning him up, sweating,
man.
snotting, coughing. But he did it, man. He was doing it to raise money for a new chair, and he pulled it off.
My goulash is a bit spicy. It's not real spicy, but it's got a little cayenne pepper in it. That's about it. But it's for my sinuses. So my sinuses are I have allergies, unfortunately. So yeah. But the hottest thing I've ever eaten was ghost pepper, and my cousin talked me into doing it, and I drank 2 glasses. I drank 2 glasses of apple juice, and I came home from my cousin's place. Came home and probably drank about a half a gallon of milk. After that.
So what other kind of goodness have you stumbled upon? I ain't asking you to go get more boxes or nothing, Tommy, but I've seen the videos you've posted. You found a lot of great stuff, man. Seriously.
There was tons of card sets. Everything from like E.T. to Jurassic Park, from the original Superman, Star Wars, Battlestar Galactica. I even found, get this, a whole box filled with the Mario Brothers movie.
Right?
You mean Mario?
Yeah,
yes.
the Mario
Oh
Brothers
my
movie. That really horrible bad movie from the 80s.
Yes.
I have never seen it.
You ain't missing nothing.
It was horrendously bad. But
Oh,
yeah,
man.
he had a whole box filled with those cards.
Oh my gosh. Wow. That's cool.
And to tell you the truth, I don't even remember all the other cards I've seen. I know there were Marvel Comics, there were DC, there was everything.
Wow.
I mean, every kind of card set you could think of, I found it.
Oh my god. Wow.
Even hang on. 45 records.
Oh, the box.
The storybook. The storybook.
Yeah. I found a whole ass ton of them. Spider-Man, Superman. There was an Indiana Jones one. I just found Chitty Chitty Bang Bang, Peter Pan, and God, what was the other one? There was a third one.
Oh my god.
Peter Cottontail.
Wow.
I saw Chitty Chitty Bang Bang when I was real young back in Florida. We lived in Florida. My grandparents, I think we watched it on Disney Channel or something, but I remember seeing it at one point. Chitty Chitty Bang Bang. It's like, that's an old one there. It's an oldie, but it's a goodie.
Now, Tommy, I have a question. Those record sets that you found, what kind of shape were the records in?
The records are actually in really good shape, surprisingly.
Huh.
They're all flat. They're not all wrinkled up or warped or nothing. Yeah, they're in decent shape.
Did you come across any of these, Tommy?
Oh, the muscle figures, yes.
Yeah.
And I also found. Do you remember the muscle belt?
Yep.
And it had, it had a little ring.
JJ, did you have these guys?
No, I didn't.
Muscle figures?
Nah.
Yeah, because Slasher, I just found the belt.
I got a whole
the
friggin'
cap. I found the belt with the cap for the ring.
I got a whole tin full of them.
Wow.
Look at all these friggin' things.
Awesome.
Wow.
Yeah, muscles were a big thing to collect back then.
This was the best one, though. This right
Oh,
here.
the hand.
Yep.
He's a traitor.
This guy's the best.
You are a traitor. Now you know
This guy.
You are a traitor.
Oh, yikes. What is that?
Come here.
It looks like a hand.
Yep.
It is a hand.
Here, come here. Come to mom. Come.
He got a face. He got a face on his middle
You
finger
make me
too.
cry.
Oh, that's crazy.
I get stuff on your.
Ding, 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 ding.
That is that's crazy.
It is.
But yeah, there was all kinds of stuff growing up. Like I said, my main thing was always Star Wars. But every video Tommy put out, I'm thinking, oh wow, I remember those. Oh wow, I remember. You know, even though I never owned them, never bought them, never had no real interest in them, it was still a wonderful trip down memory lane, because damn near every toy he's shown on these videos, I've seen.
Oh my god.
Food Fighters. Parrot Head says, "Remember Food Fighters?"
I found one of them today.
I had the slice of pizza.
One.
I had the slice of pizza.
I found the hot dog today.
Hot dog.
Wow.
Yeah, they were these little soldiers, but they were food. So there was like hot dogs, hamburgers,
a donut.
Oh
there was
my
a drumstick.
The donut guy.
Cute.
Yes, the donut guy. Yeah, and they had little legs and little arms and, like, you know, army things like hats and guns and stuff like that.
Oh my god. Oh
All
my.
right, Tommy, keep it going, man. I got to step away for a second. I'll be right back.
No problem, Slasher.
Okay.
You see there?
No, that was JJ.
I'm not Slasher. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that was JJ.
My
Yeah,
bad.
it's JJ.
I'm a lot uglier.
If you say so. I won't argue with you.
So
Stunning,
Beast
right?
Nest had the original Close Encounters of the Third Kind record. Wow.
Yeah, we got tons of records here too, and I know I've seen that record somewhere, but I don't think I had the 45 version. I think I had like the full 33 record version.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
I know I got the original Star Wars record, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, and then they released some kind of disco version of Star Wars,
I heard the soundtrack to that.
and I have that up there too.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, they're still going on. They're still going on about Skylinks.
Who sang the disco Star Wars theme? Who sang that?
I don't remember who did it offhand.
I don't know who did it at all.
I mean, I could try to dig the record out. I'm pretty sure I remember where it's at.
The Bee Gees?
Nah, I don't even think it was. I don't think it was a name band or nothing like that.
Oh, okay.
Too much Bee Gees, they said. Yeah.
Oh God!
I actually heard about
That's
the Bee
heavy.
Gees in a cartoon. I didn't realize they were actually a thing. I did not actually know they were actually a band.
Oh yeah, they were a thing. They sang like dolphins.
Wow.
Oh, I'm trying not to get crushed by anything.
And there was
here.
another he's a saxophone player, I think, called Kenny G, but he
Kenny
went
G?
as he went as Kelpie G in SpongeBob, and I actually found out, I think, gosh, not too long ago, that he actually is a real person, and I'm like, okay. Well, I'm like, yeah, I'm a little naive, or should I say a lot?
Jeez, it's not where I thought it was.
Oh,
It's in a closet over here, but I can't see where the record case is because there's not enough light back here. See, that's the problem with this house, and this is why usually I don't stay here cleaning after it gets dark, because it gets really hard to see in here because there's like no lighting.
Did you go back up in the attic?
No, I went up on just on the second floor. I was actually looking to see if I could find that there a disco Star Wars record.
I wonder if anyone would have an old Alvin and the Chipmunks.
I had a bunch of them. I have Urban Chipmunk. I have Chipmunk Rock. I had.
Oh my God.
God, what was the other ones? There was a few of them. I had like a 3 or 4 at least.
Hey, you. Oh, careful.
Just a toot. Ugh. I do this all day long. It's just not fun.
Oh, cool. Chipmunk's greatest hits. I do have an old tape cassette of Alvin and Chipmunks. I think my grandfather gave it to me. My grandpa actually, I think, owned this. He even owned Elmo and Patsy, one of Elmo and Patsy's cassettes. They're upstairs, I think. But yeah, old Elmo and the Chipmunks cassette tape. And then there was the Elmo and Patsy. And Elmo and Patsy did a song that I really like, Christmas song called Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer.
Hey, Vile Mike, I thought that those ones were just under 100. Thought they were like 75 or something for that, what they call commander class. Yeah, Dan, that's what I'm thinking. It's around like 75, I think.
Oh man, what's that?
It's like 75 or maybe 79, something like that.
Wow.
I mean, that's still an awful lot for a single toy, but
yeah,
the ones that are like 100 plus are the Titans.
Titans.
Yeah, they got Titan figures like Omega Supreme, Metroplex. God.
Transformers, right?
Yeah. These are the modern releases that they're doing.
Okay.
They had Triptychon, I think they did, and they're like 100 plus some odd dollars. Like they're ridiculously overpriced. I mean, the things are huge. Don't get me wrong, but that seems like just like ridiculous. Like I don't even think the USS Flag was that much.
What?
Back in the day, back in the day it was $100, $99.99.
Yeah, but I'm saying like for something that was like, how big was that thing? That thing was like almost like 4 feet, wasn't it?
Yeah, 4.5 feet. But it was. Yep, the aircraft carrier.
The hovercraft is cool too.
You quit licking my leg, bud. Come on, get out.
That and the hovercraft.
Here's
Those are
one of my
the prize
older.
pieces.
Uh-oh.
That's one of my older.
Somebody
plushies.
lost their cigarette thing.
Ugh.
It's one of those the chargeable ones.
Oh, my mom's got one of those.
The vape things or whatever, vape pens. Yeah.
Yeah, my mom's got one of those. Ugh.
It's probably my daughter's. She dropped it. No, what do we got going on in the chat?
There he is. What are we doing?
Who was it? Dan 200 says that Titan Scorponok looks gorgeous.
Yeah, the Headmaster one. Yeah, it looked pretty good. I mean, don't get me wrong. I like a lot of what they're doing right now. Hasbro's doing with these new Transformers because they're paying a lot of respect to the older Transformers, the G1s.
Mm-hmm.
They're paying a lot of respect to the design and how they look. And while giving a little bit more of a modern touch, I really like what they're doing with them. But they do. A lot of them just seem so overpriced, though. I mean, even for the smallest figure they have, you're spending, I think it's like $10. So it's like $9.99 for the smallest figure they have, which is maybe about, I don't know, 2.5 to 3 inches tall at most, if it's even that tall.
Like the original,
How much were those,
like Quicksilver and Bumblebee. The little ones?
Yeah, they were only like $2.99 back in the day.
Yeah.
What did you say those? You said those He-Man figures, the ones you got the Reaper.
The retro ones. Yeah.
Yeah. What'd you say those go for?
They're going for $15 a piece.
15 apiece.
Yeah.
Holy shit. Dude.
Well, that's not bad considering the Black Series figures are popping in anywhere from 20 to 25 apiece.
Yeah, I know. I see some of these Marvel figures too. It's like $24 for just one figure.
Well, that's just like what would what you would consider the basic Transformer figure now, which is their what they call their deluxe class. They're starting at $19.99 now. Like back in the day when you got a first generation Transformer when they first came over in '84 to the States, you were spending for an Autobot car, which was the midpoint or the mid range price point. It was only $9.99. That's it. And they were like they had a lot of die cast in them. They had pretty thick plastic came with them. They came in a box with a tech spec reader, little red thing that you put on the back of the box, a catalog, the sticker sheet, all kinds of extra weapons and accessories that came with these things. Like they gave you a lot for your money. Now, when you buy one of these newer toys starting at $20, you get the figure, maybe a couple of little guns or something like that, if you're lucky, and that's it. You're not getting very much.
I see what they do with the new Marvel figures is they have the character, and then they have a bunch of interchangeable heads and hands for the character. Like if you buy a Wolverine figure, the Wolverine figures are gonna come with like 5 or 6 different heads that you could change on him.
Yeah,
I mean
yeah.
that's all right, but do you really need to do that many different faces for Wolverine?
No. Hey, Dan. Yeah, I know. Yeah, the Cliff Jumper. It shouldn't have been the same price as the other deluxe figures, but you know what? I had to buy them because one of the guinea pigs in the collective, his name is Cliff Jumper, so I had to have it regardless.
We need to have a talk, Tommy. Really. Seriously, man, we need to have a talk.
Well, you know what's funny is out of the 2 guinea pigs that are left right now, ever since Jenkins had passed, Cringer, who's the older one, he's been giving the wife nothing but a hard time. Cliff Jumper, who's the younger one, who usually bullies the older one, has been nice as pie. It's so hilarious.
Oh boy.
Because he was bad the whole time I was home. When he was just getting to run and just doing whatever he want because I was there. Yeah, now that I'm not there and he's got to deal with the wife, he's being nicer, and Cringer is being the asshole.
I love the noises they make. It's so cute.
And ladies and gentlemen, Cringer, if you don't know, was Battle Cat.
Oh yes, Cringer. Yeah, I remember now. I hate make the noise.
Yeah, Dan. They're supposed to be doing that big crossover event with the Kingdom one. I mean, I was never a fan of Beast Wars though myself. Never a fan of that series. I hated it. I mean, not to say that some of the figures didn't look kind of cool, but as far as the show, I couldn't stand the show. It just bored me to death.
Oh. So what you think, Tommy? You think you want to do this again in the future?
Yeah. I mean, until I, get back. I mean, I'm hoping to get back sometime around like mid-December. I'm hoping like sometime in the middle of this month that I should be getting home, hopefully, and then we can get back to business as usual.
Cool.
But
Cool.
yeah, I mean, if you want to host this again, if I, before I get back, I mean, that would be great.
Well, it wouldn't be a retro discussion without you. So.
I appreciate that, bro.
Yeah. Well, hey, I just had an idea, and I figured if you were willing to run with it, and so far, lot of activity in the chat. You've shown a lot of great stuff, and I know you got a lot more that you could show off either before or after you get home. So yeah, you found enough stuff for us to keep a retro discussion going for a while.
Man.
Yeah.
I just found the new Battletoads. Nope.
Yeah, Jason Saint. I had a little bit of extra money because I usually, anybody who knows me like JJ and Slasher over here, they know that I have never really been much with having a lot of money. It's I've always been
Same.
like damn near. I've been damn near broke, but I mean, since I came up here and I'm taking care of my dad's estate, I wound up having just a little bit more money to play with. So, since I had that little bit of extra, I wound up buying almost that entire first wave of He-Man Masters of the Universe retro figures. And one of the
Wow.
ones that I picked up was the Battle Cat. And I got to tell you, the Battle Cat from that retro line looks almost exactly like the old one, but with more articulation. Like even most of the
wow.
He-Man figures, most of them look very much like the original figures. Very close. I mean, they're not exact. They're no way in a carbon copy pictures of the old ones, but they're very similar in design that you could actually see like, yeah, that is He-Man. Not like that garbage that they put out in, what was it, like 1990 something, where they had that space age He-Man,
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
the wimpy He-Man.
I actually had some of those Space He-Man figures.
Wow.
No, I couldn't watch that show. I just couldn't do it. I tried. It was like trying to watch that Voltron reboot that Netflix did. I mean, I got a few episodes in. I was like, oh, this doesn't seem so bad. Then after like the 10th or so episode, it just started riding off the rails. I was like, this is horrendous. It's like a train wreck. I couldn't do it anymore.
Yeah, I watched the Netflix Ultraman, and I got into it. But it's been a while now, and I figured they'd make more, but they didn't. I didn't watch the Voltron. I gave up on Voltron after I was a kid.
They redid Ultraman again.
Well,
Yeah, they
Netflix
did
had a more modern take of it.
Yeah, they did a the premise of the show is I guess the Ultraman that we grew up on. Okay, it's about this guy's son. The Ultraman is an old man now, and his son gains the power.
Pass down the mantle.
Yeah, pretty much. But it's a cross in between some not bad looking CGI with some traditional Japanese anime. It's 2D to 3D in some spots because of the CGI. And I didn't mind the story of it. It's just I wish they'd continue it.
Oh, be darned.
And I still need to finish that Transformer show also.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm actually looking forward to the next one. As long as they stick with the plan that they set down in the first series, because they followed the script. I mean, pretty much most of the script for the storyline comes from the IDW comics, while they're actually throwing in some of the old, G1 like Marvel comics and some of the stuff from the old Sunbow cartoons, because like all the female Autobots that are in that show, they all came from the old Sunbow cartoon.
Mm-hmm.
And the only one I remember was RC.
Well,
Oh, wow.
RC didn't actually show up into the '86 movie.
Right.
Wow.
And, she's the only female Transformer I ever remember.
Yeah, all the other female Autobots that you've seen on there, like Elita 1 and Chromia, Jesus, why am I blanking? The Moonracer. All those female characters were actually in the second season of the Transformers, the Sunbow cartoon.
Wow.
The one where they went back to Cybertron, and it had something to do with Alpha Trion. And when they went back, yeah, you've seen all these different female Autobots. There was a red one too. I can't remember the red one's name. Like Firefight or Fire something. Fireflight. I forget her name. But there was a bunch of different ones. But they, like I seen somebody actually talking about, oh yeah,
Wait a minute.
they gender swapped, and I was like, no, they didn't.
What wasn't RC in another one?
RC.
Wasn't that one and another one in one of the Transformers movies is motorcycles?
If you're talking about the Bayformers, probably. I don't know. I watched the first Bayformer, and yeah, that was enough for me. I didn't want any more of it. It was trash. I hated Bayformers and like that Bumblebee movie. Blech. I'm sorry, it still wasn't Transformers. Like the first
But
almost 5 minutes of that movie felt like Transformers. Then after that, it went right back to Bayformers, and they
yeah,
lost
yeah,
me.
yeah, because it started out like the classic G1 Transformers,
Mm-hmm.
but then they made it to Earth.
Oh no! So they kind of ruined it. Eh?
Yeah, but it's all right. It's all right. But I remember vaguely one of them talking to one of the motorcycles, and I heard. Uh, I've seen all the movies, all the Bayformer movies.
Mm-hmm.
And did Michael Bay even do Bumblebee or somebody else?
He was like a producer, like he was like like a backhand producer. He didn't
Okay.
he didn't supposedly have any direct hands in it, but the guys who were making it actually came right out and said that they were trying to continue on with some of the vision that Michael Bay had.
Well, I didn't mind Bumblebee. Granted, it wasn't the greatest movie in the world. I didn't mind it, but and I think don't hate anyone. Um, One of the main things that really threw it downhill for me was John Cena.
Hmm.
You know what? I said this before. He was the thing that least irritated me. And let's be
Wow.
honest. John Cena is not like the greatest actor in the world. He overacts everything. He overreacted in the ring every time he was in it.
Well,
He was
in
always
that
over. He was almost as bad as Hulk Hogan with his overacting. Like he
He
was in that
oversold a
one.
lot of it.
He was in that one. What was the one with Marky Mark?
Mark Wahlberg, man. It was like Transformers 3, 4. No, yeah, 3, 4, and 5. That
He
was
was
that
in
was
more than one. He was in more than
uh,
one.
yeah. Because you had Shia LaBeouf in 1 and 2, and then 3, 4, and 5. It was Mark Wahlberg,
Uh,
which I didn't care for him.
Close. Yeah, I didn't like the other last three there.
well, Mark Wahlberg and John Cena are almost the same person. I think if
Yeah.
you could swap them out in any movie and it'll be the
Ones got
same
that
movie.
one right, but when it comes to all the other ones, not even close.
Well, all right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead. We're at about an hour and a half. I'm gonna go ahead and start locking it down. I want to thank Tommy for showing up and showing us some wonderful finds. Slasher, thank you for showing up. Aaron, I appreciate you joining us tonight.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody in the chat, everybody on the panel, as I say every night that I stream, I appreciate everyone that shows up. It means a lot to me. Um, because God knows you had options and you chose me, and I greatly appreciate it.
Thanks for letting me come through, man.
Oh yeah, always, always. Um, and Tommy, anything you want? Anything you want to? I know you're busy cleaning and stuff up there, but you got any more videos coming out or anything like that?
Well, I'm actually going to wind up filming a couple
It
more
seems hard
about
to-
some of the new
because
finds that I'm
nobody's
coming
answer.
across, and I'm actually going to do a discussion about those retro
I have a
He-Man
question for you.
figures that came out because I wanted to compare. I actually found an original He-Man from the Masters of the Universe series, so I want to do a side-by-side comparison because I'm not going to open the package up right now while I'm up
Right.
here, but I'm going to do a side-by-side comparison of the original He-Man next to the packaged one, and we're just going to see how much different it really is and how much they actually got right. So I'm going to do that, and and I have, of course, a few more videos I'm going to do on finds that I make as I find them, and then I don't know, it's just going to be whatever I do from there while I'm up here, because I just don't know how busy I'm going to wind up being with everything that I'm finding,
Right.
So, I mean, I'm going to do what I can as I can do it, but I'm going to try to keep some stuff going on the channel as much as possible, and then showing up when people ask me. If I can show up, or if I have time, which, I try to make time as much as I can because I miss chatting with everybody. I miss chatting with you and Slasher all the time. Aaron, I know we've only talked once or twice, but it was nice seeing you again too. And it's
Nice
always
seeing you as
awesome.
well.
It's always awesome seeing all the people in the chat. If you have a chance and you want to see some of the stuff that I'm finding, or you want to see some of the stuff that I normally would talk about, which is old school toys and movies and stuff like that, you can stop on my channel, Tommy in the Guinea Pig Collective. Advertising is sold. Just be careful. You may get a toe nibbled on, and it's not my fault. The collective is out there, and they're doing their business. But remember this. Never let anybody tell you what you can and can't say, what you should or shouldn't watch, because your silence gives consent.
Yes. And that Nigel movie guy, what's going on, man? You come in at the end of it, but I appreciate you stopping in. And everybody else that came in tonight. Dan, 200, Random Brad, Parrot Head, Vile Mike. Yeah, Jason Saint, Vile Mike. Y'all kept the chat lit up for me tonight, and that I like that. I like to see that engagement. David Quintana. Who else came in here tonight? The Bee's Nest, Captain Shrek. Just rolling back up to the chat real quick. Blah blah blah. I know is not a real word, but I'm trying to roll with it. Man. And anybody else I forgot? Slasher, you got anything going on? You got any streams coming up?
I'll probably do a watch party on Friday. I'll see. You're always invited to come through for the watch parties, JJ.
Yeah, I know. I appreciate it. It's around the holiday time. Everybody's schedules gets a little crazy, and this past weekend I was on the move a lot. I know tomorrow night Chris is doing the next episode of Legion. I'm gonna try and make it or not. I'm gonna try and make it, but I think I'm supposed to be on Chris's weekly rumble, so we'll just have to wait to see about that. Mark Krell, thank you for coming in, my friend. You're always welcome here. Aaron, since you're back up and running, you got anything that you're working on, or any more music, anything else, any art, anything?
Not at the moment. My my drawing tablet's down right now. I gotta get you a nib for it.
Okay.
Actually, new nibs, I should say. I don't really know where I can get them out. Yeah.
Okay.
And I don't necessarily have the money to get them right now, so struggles.
I know I told you the other day, but I didn't do it tonight for obvious reasons. But every night I stream, I'm still pushing new music out there. So I'm not no pressure, but I think it's time to make some more.
Yeah, I know.
But with that being said, everybody on the channel, everybody in the chat, thank you very much for coming. Appreciate everybody. And I'll see you Monday night, if not beforehand. Have a good one, y'all. Say good night.
Take care, y'all.
Night, guys.